Hey, it's Coffee Dive back with another crash course video on World War II. Today we'll be talking about the strategies implemented by the Axis and Allied powers during the war. Let's start with the strategies used by the Axis powers that included Germany, Japan, and Italy. Germany was very effective at taking over countries at the start of the war using a blitz technique. This involved a method in which Germans made use of their newfound industrialized technology, planes, tanks, and artillery. Blitzkrieg, a devastating technique combining quick movement of troops, tanks, and massive use of air power to support infantry movements. In the early campaign, this tactic was very successful and allowed Axis powers to take over many countries, for example, Poland and France. The strategy that started the war off was when Hitler decided to make a non-aggression pact with Stalin in order to allow Germany to invade Poland without any interferences. In that plan, secretly, they devised how to split up Eastern Europe together. France and Britain came to the defense of Poland and said if Germany were to attack Poland, it would come to the defense of Poland. So when Hitler attacked, it initiated the war. Later on, Hitler also betrayed the pact once he had invaded Poland and attacked Russia. They also used this kind of blitzing method against Great Britain. However, due to the fact that Great Britain was an island, they favored more air units and battled it out against Great Britain in the air. British were forced to suffer hundreds of bombings from the German Air Force during this time. However, they still managed to hold the Germans back. Another one of the major Axis powers, Japan, strategy was to keep the U.S. from entering the war. So on December 7, 1941, Japan chose to perform a surprise attack on the U.S. naval base in Hawaii to frighten and keep the U.S. from entering the war. The plan was to use submarines and planes to take down the major U.S. battleships and airfields. However, the attack had an adverse effect and caused the U.S. to enter the war. At first, the U.S. was to remain neutral, only giving supplies to the Allied powers. However, as a result of the attack, the U.S. had no choice but to participate in the war. However, he was ill-prepared for the harsh conditions of Russia and failed to invade Russia, causing him to suffer losses. Russians took advantage of fighting on their own territory and cut off supply chains to leave the Germans weak and unprepared. German troops were not ready for the rough winters in Russia, and as a result, thousands of German troops died from sickness and famine.
That's good.
Key strategy for the Allies was island hopping. It is a phrase given to the strategy employed by the United States to gain military bases and secure the many small islands in the Pacific. They took control of these islands and quickly constructed landing strips and small military bases. Then they proceeded to attack other islands from the bases they had established. Slowly, the U.S. Army moved closer to Japan, controlling many of the surrounding islands. The island hopping strategy was very costly. The U.S. soldiers were not used to the guerrilla style of fighting, and the Japanese had the advantage of controlling many of the islands. Further, many U.S. soldiers succumbed to illnesses such as malaria, dysentery, and skin fungus. Ultimately, the island hopping campaign was successful. It allowed the U.S. to gain control of the sufficient islands in the Pacific to get close enough to Japan to launch a mainland invasion. Another strategy and plan of the Allies was to support the Soviet Union, so as to keep many German troops pinned down in the east. Attack in northern Africa and then Italy to get practice with invasions and to divert German strength. Then stage the main attack on Germany as an invasion of France. This is the D-Day invasion that ultimately led to the defeat of Germany. I hope you all learned a little more behind the strategies used during World War II, one of the biggest wars known to man. This is Coffee signing off and wishing y'all a good day. Goodbye.